Joel, despite what they both achieved, we don't know a lot about these people. At least we didn't until this documentary and this film. Why do you think, of all the stories that we've heard of the civil rights movement, theirs has not been widely told?
Richard Perry Loving being a white person and Mildred Jeter being a colored person did unlawfully cohabitate as man and wife.
Richard?
You realize this case could alter the Constitution of the United States.
The short answer to that question is the reason people don't know about this story is because Richard and Mildred's story wasn't newsworthy. You see someone getting wailed on by a dozen policemen with batons, and that's newsworthy. You see riots in the street, that's newsworthy. You see somebody being assassinated, that's newsworthy. To think and lament on a 9-year period of slow oppression, it's not necessarily newsworthy, except for the final Supreme Court judgment, and even that is probably like the third or fourth story in the news that night. You know, it's not the big event. And so there's no real puzzling as to why people don't know about Richard and Mildred. However, on a positive note, I think that everybody's interest in pushing this into a cinematic event, that Richard and Mildred's names will be in people's mouths, in their consciousness, and be part of that timeline of civil rights history, because it's no less significant than anything else when you really, really think about it.
You think you'll lose?
We may lose the small battles, but win the big war.